I feel very, very sorry for Selena going into this. Here we go. Oh, I just realized Tsubaki is a forced deployment in this chapter, isn't he? Ugh. Well, that's going to be a pain. Yeah, it really has been a long time since we were here. Last time this was one of our first child paralogs too, besides Kana.
Father.
And here's that hair color. Actually, it's a little bit different than what I expected, but I'm actually not used to seeing her with red hair. I'm used to seeing her with Hana's hair color, but yeah.
Caeldori.
And that's how you pronounce the name, which is, yeah, I remember seeing a post that was kind of funny, trying to explain the name to Japanese speakers and trying to write it in katakana and having no idea how to, because, yeah, I believe it will be Caeldori in this case.
Goodness. Yes.
And again, this is another reason why I'm doing most of these off camera, because I've already seen this dialogue before, so there's not much I can really talk about it with.
Wow.
Yeah, she's trying to be perfect, alright, but forget the second part of it. I'm sorry that I just keep saying so much bad stuff about Tsubaki, it's just that his growths are just really bad.
Take your time.
That's a bit of a weird statement. Speaking of which, I kinda hope to, maybe... Don't know if I'll be showing the whole paralogue on camera, but there is a village conversation that I missed the first time in Ophelia's paralogue that I might want to see if I can get this time.
Alright.
It's the minions of the Invisible Swordsman. They are here.
Well, why not?
Nah.
Yeah! She knows him all too well. He does need all the help he can get. But father, I'm so much better than you in every single way.
Caeldori. Thankfully, we know she's going to join immediately. In fact, she's one of the few children that you never even need to talk to. She's just immediately joining. Now, I forget when I did this last time, if it was around now or not, but yeah, this looks very familiar. I think this paralogue's going to be about the same, actually. I remember the same number of promoted, and level 8 promoted, though, is actually a little scary. Although, those stats, the generals back in the Sevenfold Sanctuary had better, and I forgot there were enemies on the starting platforms already. But yeah, another sort of semi-defense chapter. In fact, I remember I got a lot of mileage out of Cardin last time here. Gonna need someone with very high resistance on this front. Anyway, who to bring here? Yes, he is forced. However, I can just as easily, actually, high resistance. Anyway, I can just, pair him up with, where is his waifu? There she is. So, thankfully we can change his position, we can safely do that, and now we don't need to worry about Tsubaki in this chapter. Hopefully. I think Caeldori goes in the upper side, so they should be near each other for the purpose of support. And now, I wanted to bring Anna for at least one chapter. Now, who has really good resistance? Well, Elise has good resistance. I kind of want to bring Elise and Takumi as well. Even though I brought Takumi last time, actually. Let me just see... Actually, Hana's resistance is decent, but not as good as Anna's. Wow, Cardin only has 14? And why the heck does Silas have 14 resistance? That's kind of insane for a Cavalier. Again, Silas's base stats are just pretty insane. And then there's Shura, but, yeah. Not really going to be using him. Kind of rather use Felicia. I am going to need 2 healers here, so Felicia and Elise sounds good. And then Kagero apparently has the highest resistance growth in the game. Maybe I should actually bring her and Arthur here in that case. And I have not used Sakura in a while, but her level's pretty high as it is, so that's kind of fine. Probably going to need to use Sakura soon, because I think her husbando is going to be joining soon. Now we're defending, so we should probably... mainly, I just desperately want to get these two to an S quickly, because Benny's paralogue is ridiculous if you do it too late, and I used Cardin here last time. How about Keaton? Even though he has very, very bad resistance, I'll need to keep him away from
anything really dangerous, but let's see. Okay, I will have to be careful. Yeah, there are a lot of those guys here. And I kind of want to pair up Kamui with Anna, but he is locked here, and I can't put him with Anna at the beginning, which is annoying. Because I kind of want to use Anna up there. In this case, I'm going to have to bring Kagero there, I guess. And then Benny anywhere but there. Yeah, Benny's going to go wherever there aren't any mages. Probably same with Keaton, but I do want Keaton to try and take out some of those paladins, because, wait a minute, does he have Beastbane yet? Yes, he does. And I just think, wait a minute, yeah, Rinka's up there, so that is fine. We need the healer down by really, yeah. Okay, we also need to clear out as many of these things as possible, especially that hero. Maybe I should go pair up there. And, okay, I need to block there and make sure that no mages are in range. We really only have one tank here, because although Selena does have a lot more, I should also probably get her some better swords from the inventory. And you need some better lances. This is the hard part about using so many characters. We need to, can you use the spear? No, you can't, okay. We constantly need to switch weapons around on people. Maybe you can take that. And, where is Kagero? Do you have any better shurikens you can use? Well, there are no armored units here, but you can take that. And I think Felicia might benefit from more staves. Don't think she really needs anything except the flame shuriken, so let's give her some more staves. Do we have any Festal staves? We have the useless Festal. But maybe she should take Physic. And apart from that, let's see. Kinda wish she had a little bit more defense, especially since we've got a hero coming in here. But I don't know if I have any defense tonics or anything. I do have some stat boosters. I generally don't like using them at this point in the game. I have an HP tonic. Okay, using it there so it actually kind of heals her. Actually, not sure if it wouldn't. Anyway, I think we should be able to go now. Oh wait, now I remember, I think Caeldori spawns on the bottom. Yeah, she does. I completely forgot that. Okay.
Huh?
I'm sorry.
Yes, she should be here, actually.
I want to help.
I wanted to help too, but I'm not really sure about her stats at this point. No, you already are more perfect than he is, just saying.
Caeldori.
Yes, of course.
Okay, we need to not get overconfident here. And awesome music time. Those stats are pretty good, actually. Although for a level 17, I suppose they're okay, actually. Because, well, I mean, can't really compare that to Tsubaki because he is not, he is incredibly low level, but... And yeah, I forgot that she already started the Sword Catcher, which is awesome, I love that. And she already won rounds heroes, that's a good sign. That's a very good sign. Are there any archers on this map at all, now I think about it? There don't seem to be any, so this makes it very good for training Caeldori. Guess I can go for this right off the bat now. And yeah, if he gets a 3% critical, I'm going to get very, very angry.
Easy target.
please don't get a 3% critical. Thank you! And yeah, a lot of experience from that too. And now I need to heal her. But yeah, Anna can... She's not doubling that guy though. Oh, because the Shining Bow is, Huh. Alright, plus 3 effective speed from the radi... Yeah, that's why. You know, we technically haven't tried out the Alpha Yato yet.
Time for some customer support.
People have mentioned how...
I won't surrender!
Well, customer support help there!
That went well.
Please stay on the line to leave a comment about your service with critical boosting supports. That could work, but it could backfire very, very badly. Well, not very, very badly. I mean, and it's the two redheads supporting each other.
Oh, my turn.
And good, that could have.
Thanks.
There was a possibility that might not have worked, but it did. And Caeldori is already at sea. Yep. And that worked for the first time. Oh, it's actually gold, not a gold bar. So that is different from yeah, that other skill. Now, I need to be really careful because I don't want to lure too many things before we're ready. Particularly things as dangerous as that. And also, I would also like to heal Caeldori without getting Elise slaughtered. Oh, right, okay, so Takumi can kind of go in the... Wait, that's still a plane. That's weird. So, yeah, basically, just going to be really, really careful here. You have... Oh, you have another full Festal, that's fine. Hopefully Elise should, It's also interesting seeing Norian characters in these paralogs. Now, as long as we stay out of range of that thing... How well does Arthur do against you? He doubles, which is quite impressive, but, otherwise, he does fairly badly. I probably should have given him better axes. And he's not even equipping anything, so that was almost a fatal mistake. And now... So there are no mages down here, but 32 on... That is actually going to hurt quite a lot. Whereas Oboro is not going to get doubled and has 17 defense, and I almost feel like Oboro actually will do better here. Yeah, she has 22 with pair up and doesn't get doubled, so... Steel, I forgot about that name. And I'm not going to equip the Killer Lance, just on the off chance that getting attacked by too many enemies is going to spell death for her. So, yeah, going to avoid that. And now, here's the problem. We have quite a few enemies there, but also a few magic users. Those Selenas, like magic resistance is alright, but definitely don't want to get bogged down too much. Maybe I should avoid doing that as well, just in case I need, I desperately need someone anywhere. I'm really annoyed that we don't have beast runes at this point. I don't think the shop sells them either. Well, actually they might now that I've upgraded to level 2. Unless regular stones are level 2 and the runes are level 3. Maybe.
I really don't care.
But we all do. That was amazing. Yeah, now here's the point where... Just want to make sure that none of the magic users can attack. We also need to be careful that they're not going to try any dual strikes. But as long as we stay right up to the edge of this... See, these are actually water tiles, not plain tiles, so if we stand here, they shouldn't be able to get through. But, I don't know, how much do you do? 34 and then... Just gotta be careful of the potential of criticals and stuff. Kinda gonna go there for now, and then completely wreck this guy, because Felicia with a flame shuriken is insane.
And yet another invisible soldier falls into the river. To be swept away where his invisible body will be washed up on shore and freak out people.
This is what we've trained for.
I suppose so. Yes, missing twice is what we've trained for. Then again, with Arthur's luck, that kind of makes sense. Okay, that's just a regular... Okay, that's a little bit scary. The regular mercenary is... I mean, Selena's being this awesome. She could suffer from death by being too awesome if too many enemies and then a hero attack her. That is worrying me, although she is... Okay, the hero's going second. And he is not going... She is not going to kill him unless she gets insanely lucky. And she has a full guard meter. She's going to need some healing, though. But yeah, Selena's doing pretty... And her defense growth is, I'm pretty sure, not meant to be that high. So yeah, 7 damage and only getting hit once. I'm pretty sure that is taking less damage than Benny would have. And there's Defense Seal. Okay, only one Dark Mage there. So... She does have a full... I think she's kind of fine at this point. Just needs also... Because you can go all the way up there. Not sure if he doubles the hero. He probably doesn't, but... I have to keep using Awesome Tsundere Werewolf Man, because if I switch to Rinka, she would probably miss this guy. That would really go too well, and he dodged that.
Where's my praise?
Yay, Keaton, you're awesome! Okay, now I need to... Okay, I think only you have a ranged attack, and that hitting Felicia... Well, it's more than fine, because it won't do anything because of Tonebreaker. Oh, that... Yes, she got the strong counter-attacking skill, that's why. That is actually kind of annoying. It means that she's forced to waste her guard meter here. Unless she criticals. But here's the thing. It doesn't really matter because I can heal her to full regardless, so... Well, that actually lowers her evasion, doesn't it? Okay, that is the absolute best thing that could have happened. I also find it kind of ironic how Selena is fighting up here and her former husbando is also on this same area. And now... Okay, if regular heal's enough to do it, I'll just go for that. I think Felicia may be getting a little RNG blessed in this run, but she's got some pretty impressive stats at this point. So, at the moment, everywhere... Okay, so just showing this off. 7 times 2, yeah. So, one of those cases where, and this is kind of why in some ways some people don't like Armor Knights in the series, where low speed actually makes you less durable than someone with higher speed. Because you get hit, you get doubled, and yeah, you take more damage overall. But this game has Wary Fighter, which completely fixes that, which is why I love Generals in this game. I mean, Generals have always been one of my favorite classes, but Wary Fighter just makes them so much better. And now we have this guy. I guess Anime is this one. Now we can finally do that, and I'm gonna send Caeldori here, even though I kind of don't need to. Resistance 16, yeah. The thing is, these guys hit very hard. Those magic stats are quite high. 25 magic is kind of the kind of magic stat you'd see on endgame enemies in a lot of other games. If that, I mean, there are some Fire Emblem games where enemy magic stats are really, really bad towards the very end. Although then you have Sacred Stone's hard mode, kind of surprising. Gorgons having capped magic towards the end of the game. Which was actually kind of scary. Because they also have Stone, which is really terrifying. Don't think, like, overall, I still say Berserk is the most terrifying status in Fire Emblem, because there's nothing worse than having your own permadeath-affected characters killing each other, but... I think I might want to lure that guy now. Not with Arthur, though. That would be a very bad idea. Yeah, that's -10 avoid.
And let's put Elise here for her buffs. But, I lost my train of thought there. What was I saying? Something to do with Sacred Stone and, it might come back to me eventually. Now that's 10 damage. I'm glad that is not, doing anything. Single guard.
Okay, I'm around.
And I love that strong reposal flavor. And I suddenly realize I have not seen any mercenary enemies in Tokyo Mirage Sessions yet.
What a fool.
Though there is a hero class in that game.
Huh?
And I actually really like the nice callback of the fact that you can actually promote Navarre back to hero, like his original class in the original game, because Navarre, despite starting an archetype of Myrmidons, was originally a mercenary who promoted to hero. In fact, the first playable Myrmidon didn't appear until the 6th game in the series, except there were sword fighters in Fire Emblem 4 and 5, which were effectively a cross between mercenary and Myrmidon from the later games. Some of them promoted to hero, some of them promoted to swordmaster. Yes, I know that the class is technically called Forest in that game. I still call it hero because what the heck kind of a class name is Forest? That makes absolutely no sense. And her luck's already capped. That's cool. Cap's surprisingly low. I'd expect Anna to have one of the higher luck modifiers in the game. So here is actually a fairly serious problem. Unless Felicia just destroys one of them, which she could quite easily do. Then she wouldn't be able to heal, though. I do have Caeldori with her fairly good, but I don't want Caeldori getting hit by that thing. Or Caeldori could take out one, Felicia could take out the other, and then these two could block the Paladin. That could work, except then that leaves that hero running around behind us. Who... Keaton is just off killing. And I really don't like the idea of that hero running around behind us, unless he can't actually attack anyone except for Keaton, which is fine. Because I could just... My original plan was just to do that, but... But I actually think maybe... And we can get a mother-daughter swap. This is probably the first point where Selena sees her and realizes... Ah!
Time to play.
Okay, that wasn't even... That was actually really good, because it means that Caeldori doesn't get hit, but... That was not Selena's personal skill, which I've so far never seen her activate. And once again, Caeldori showing that she is the real perfect one in the family. So yeah, you get completely destroyed.
We can win this.
I still have not remembered that train of thought
Don't
before.
look away. Thank you very much.
Yeah, Felicia's actually being really good in this playthrough. And yeah, here, these two will just block the Paladin. And yeah, that hero can't reach, so I'm fine here. I'm just going to stay where I am, though, because I might want someone who needs more experience to finish that guy off. And so far, we... Oh, it doesn't call them the Vala army anymore. Guessing that only happens in... That was a really stupid misclick, yeah. Yes, drop that into the river, you're not going to need that, but yeah, that's fine. He's not in danger anyway. Also, yeah, his personal skill is kind of like Daunt from Path of Radiance and Radiant Dawn. I love how you actually can get people with the Daunt skill in Radiant Dawn. Because in Path of Radiance it was a boss exclusive skill, which was kind of interesting. Now, this... No, it shouldn't, but hopefully, you gain one more level at least, and Takumi gets his competitive back, and that's awesome. Now, you... I still don't really feel like having Anna go there. And the hero is going to try and dual strike if I do this, and he won't be able to because I'm in guard stance.
may as well equip the non-evasion lowering bow, because of Anna's probably got quite good evasion, actually. Meanwhile, these two will just, I'm not sure, they'll just stand around here. And that actually does enough, that's good. And yes, Thunder does nothing, excellent.
See you later, customer.
Be sure to stop by Hee-Ho Mart sometime. Because everything is great at your Hee-Ho Mart.
Keep your eyes open.
Yeah, I had a feeling that was gonna... Oh, going on the 4, yeah, you are sneaky. I almost had a heart attack thinking he had a critical rate there, but he doesn't. And now I get the benefit of that skill, which gives me more attack power when counter-attacking, so, you are probably going to... No, you're not, okay, so... I'd say Caeldori could do it, but she actually is fine as far as levels go. So I really wish Awakening had this, like, Paralog Child level scaling. Let me just try something. Nope. Yeah, that's not gonna work. I kinda have to do this, actually.
Let's get started.
Loser!
I would say she's critical a lot, but she is using a Killing Edge. Kind of funny seeing her so early, because usually in Awakening, the person who totally isn't Selena is one of the later children that I recruit. Because her Paralog is very, very... Yeah, I'm not going to fall for that high damage number. I kill anyway with this, and I have a much better hit rate. Thank you for not missing there.
As expected.
And, yeah, I guess that... You know what? She can go over here and heal. Keep... Even though he really doesn't need healing.
I was doing fine on my own.
Exactly. Oh, and the hero didn't actually move. Now... Okay, he can't get there. Okay, only one thing can attack from there. I think I'm actually fine with... You know, I guess she needs it more. 25 resistance. Oh yeah, because it's a Yumi, it gives +2 on the resistance. That's actually pretty good. I might actually try for that. And then... Elise and Takumi aren't really doing much in this chapter, unfortunately. Though, they will need to heal Oboro soon.
Got your back.
Now I'm going to equip the right weapon this time, because last time was really stupid. I do agree with what a lot of people say about this game. Like, the unbreakable weapons is actually not that bad of a thing, especially with the way they tweaked how the weapons work. Someone in, like, a fan review said it best, because I don't trust official reviews anymore, this game is less about using the strongest weapon for a situation and more about the smartest weapon.
We're gonna win.
Which just really adds to the strategy in a way.
We won!
And you don't need to worry about that, oh, this weapon would be great for this situation, but I really don't want to use up its uses.
Not a chance! Are you okay?
It's also kind of funny, in a very early, this is before I knew, okay, this could get a bit scary. Okay, if a mage couldn't go there, I'd probably use, Okay, I have two options here. Either I put Kamui here, and thus waste a ton of experience, or I fall back. Because... I don't really think that Anna can handle everything here. Although she isn't doubling with that, which it's weird to say not doubling is a good thing, but it means that she doesn't get hit by as many enemies. In some ways, maybe She does take a hit if I do that. And then she gets attacked by the hero, which will probably not be so good. 20. Yeah, that's really bad. Unless I snipe him, which I could try. Though I need a critical to do so. And if I fail that, then... Okay, this is workable though, maybe. They do have a full guard gauge. Unfortunately.
You're already dead.
And we got the crit there, good. We are getting quite lucky with the killer weapons here. Arthur just sadly has not done much in this chapter because almost every enemy here is... It's kind of weird, like this is one of the child paralogs. I guess because Tsubaki joined so early on Birthright, they expect this to be one of the first child paralogs you get. It really feels like this paralog is kind of like, it's really, like, completely designed to help you train Caeldori, because everything here is either a magic user or a sword user, except for, like, the very few paladins that have lances, but... kind of... yeah. Wait a minute. Okay, no, the boss is better than his random underlings. You sometimes have weird instances on higher difficulties in Fire Emblem games where bosses are actually much, much weaker than their underlings, but because they have semi-fixed stats, and yeah. Okay, here's the thing. So they don't actually have a guard. Oh, because they killed the guy in one shot. They don't have a guard meter now. So they have to take a hit from something, and then they get a guard meter, and then I think they should be fine, but... this is like the safest option, but I really don't want to do that because then Kamui just kills everything. Unless I just stick Kamui here and equip the Dragonstone. Which is an option too. I guess I'll do that. And now there's nothing down here. And now, you have to heal, Oboro. Q, Elise is stupid for not letting her love rival Oboro die. Actual comment about a certain healing ninja healing another ninja in a manga because of shipping reasons. Yeah, shipping fandoms can be completely stupid sometimes. Yes, I've read that apparently Oboro already gets some... It's mostly tongue-in-cheek, but dislike from people who ship Takumi with certain other characters, but, I actually know of someone in real life who married themselves to Takumi and got really shocked when they saw Oboro's love confession on Conquest when she died. Because, in a lot of ways, Oboro's affection for Takumi isn't as obvious as, say, cases like Crom and Cordelia, so it's understandable to not see it coming if you don't do certain supports, but yeah. I don't know if I should lure these guys just yet, though. We'll see. Well, you were going to attack Kamui anyway.
Don't lose. Careful with the merchandise.
I think Kamui's going to be fine. It's also really hard to tell if Nor nobles have taken enough damage to get clothing damage because their cape is already torn.
Again?
Okay, there's Vantage. That's actually kind of useful. I'm glad I took the time to get that skill.
Rose for business. Careful with the merchandise.
And yeah, just about everything Anna says is a sales pun. Okay, now we've got a ton of enemies here, but we can now... It's just annoyed that Arthur hasn't got to fight at all here.
Simple enough.
Remember Kagero did a lot of work last time too. And she is almost level caps. Okay, you can't hurt Anna, so I'm fine using the shiny bow here.
We got this.
I don't really know if
I
I'll
got
be using...
my share.
Because again, I promise not to use dip. There are some people who were saying things like, oh, if you're using Anna, you may as well go all out and use all the other DLC classes. There is a difference, though. Anna is a fully playable character who just happens to be DLC. She has support, she has battle voice clips, so I kind of want to show off every character who has unique in-battle dialogue at least once. The thing as well about DLC classes is it also falls into me not liking reclassing, so I wouldn't really want to use different classes on characters in the main story anyway. Doesn't matter if they're DLC or not. And now, yes, Selena's got some pretty good stats here, actually. Problem is there are 2 magic users up there. And I don't even think Caeldori will be able to take both of them. But Felicia certainly could, except there is a paladin there. Okay, hopefully Felicia can take 1 javelin, because she can easily take these guys with Tonebreaker, I think. I mean, I hope. Desperately. She'll also probably brutally destroy the paladin. Because of that Flame Shuriken, which I would rather his experience go to someone else, but still. Actually, I'm going to hold off for now. You'll see why next turn. And the award for biggest idiot of the map goes to...
Success.
Let me just count the ways. You have weapon triangle disadvantage, your opponent had a full guard meter, they were going to one-shot you, yeah, just... That was an all-around very bad idea. Get better minions and uncost. Actually, don't, because I'm glad that you're making our job easy. Okay, the reason why I wanted to do that was I want to see what happens if Caeldori goes here. Okay, 20 and 13. Accidentally minimize the window here. There, I hope that doesn't affect anything. 20 and 13. Oh yeah, that's 30, so that's more than... I was just wondering if she could swoop in and then sword catcher that guy, but... I probably have to go for Felicia instead. And I'm not wasting that. Is there anyone here who needs healing, though? Anna does, but I have Elise. And yeah, like I said, Takumi is now getting the benefit of his competitive skill, which is cool.
Top-notch gear you got.
And then Anna adds under her breath, Stars I saw it. The, Stars my soul is better. Then Anna's also saying, in another universe that one of my sisters is in, they don't even need stars, because people can just use healing magic naturally. Okay, 14 is a lot more than I expected. Okay, that missed.
Let's get this over with.
I was about to say... Selena's... And that was the boss, too. So, yeah. Bye, boss. So that's say Selena's personal skill wouldn't activate because the Flame Shuriken can't critical, and then she crit anyway. Yes, her overall growth does please me very much. Yeah, I wasn't expecting... You know what? Everything could just die to Felicia now.
Time to play.
Because Selena is apparently just going insane in this chapter. I think she's got more criticals so far than she's got non-criticals.
Huh?
Reminds me of, there's apparently a meme from Sacred Stones about Joshua, who's a sword master by the way, or assassin, being promoted to assassin, and people saying he forgot how to do regular attacks. So that was, well, that certainly happened. Yeah. And fittingly, the daughter is level capped in the chapter where, the daughter of Cordelia is level capped in the chapter where we're getting the totally not Cordelia. And my sword catcher's not working. I guess Anna actually needs this the most. Although, I haven't really used Rinka all that much here, and... Again,
and Anna does need this the most, and I did say I wasn't going to use it all that much, so might as well. Rinka's already kind of final experience anyway. If Caeldori joining at level 17 is any indication, we're technically a little above what we're supposed to be at this point. And yeah, Anna got the hero there. Why didn't Selena? She was critically all the time. But anyway. So...
Almost perfect.
No, Tsubaki, no. That was actually definitely perfect because Caeldori was in no danger there. And unlike the first time that I did this, I didn't lose anyone. Well, Hana got one-shotted last time, but yeah. As she has a tendency to do. But that was actually pretty good. That I was quite proud of that run of the chapter. I did get a lot of lucky criticals though.
Thanks.
Well, it's mainly the fact that she joins with a sword character which makes this even more insane. She is one of the easier child characters to train. Again, Caeldori, no. No, he isn't.
Yes.
And once again, Caeldori is being, like, crazily prepared.
Yep.
Yeah, again, like I said in the Birthright ending, when we're saying that Caeldori became, Tsubaki became, like, commander of Hoshido's Sky Knights, really what happened is, after he trains them, Caeldori comes in and secretly retrains them the right way, and then they're awesome.
Well,
Caeldori would actually make a really good commander. Well, that doesn't even begin to cover it.
hey.
Yeah, even with like, inheriting not-so-good stats and stuff, she actually got some pretty good base stats.
Father,
So I didn't even need to be worried about her.
I must train harder.
Yeah, because she actually ended up pretty good in my first one, but that was only because, well, there wasn't much competition there. And unfortunately, he already does.
Found you.
And this is the bit that is new. So this I am technically kind of blind on. I've never seen this before, but apparently there is a unique conversation you get here with Selena. Kind of annoyed that nothing in the game hints you towards that. I guess it's kind of obvious though.
Goodness.
The one and only time, aside from female Kamui, that the mother actually gets to talk in one of the child paralogs. That this is going to be really awkward. But now, yeah, this is when things get really, really awkward.
What's that?
Yeah.
Yes.
Kind of, except she was a lot less Sunya. Yeah, and this is where... Yes, the voice is kind of a fourth wall breaking thing, because they do actually have the same voice actress. And then, interestingly enough, Selena and Cordelia also have the same voice actress, so, yeah, they all... Now, grandmother, mother, and daughter all have the same voice actress.
Well,
But it's extremely awkward.
yes, of course.
Yeah, because you're the original Cordelia kind of did that.
Well...
Let's just hope that Caeldori doesn't grow up to have that happen to her. So, yeah, that was interesting, but the chapter itself went quite well. That's the benefit, I guess, of not being blind on it. You pretty much know what to expect. So, next time, this, I promise, would be the last breather. Next time, it is the big two-part epicness that is chapters 16 and 17. And also, big underleveled character joining, apparently, which is going to be interesting. But that's going to be next time. So, see you then.